Stories of the Old Frederick Barn. This is a teaser for my new DVD book. Chapter 1. Introduction. The only difference between a broken heart and madness is telling the truth about it. Truth is that awful fiction that is born of real life. Madness is the use of imagination to hide from and cover up real life. I write these stories so I don't go insane. These stories represent a fearless, perhaps even reckless, search for truth in all its forms, because such an enterprise, when a heart is broken to fragments, will fuse the brokenness and allow the evolution of creation to fulfill its round. These vessels of truth explain the experiences of the residents of the old Frederick Barn. The truth about art and beauty and courage and the dark forms that dance around in the wings of the human psyche. There are many stories, many voices embedded in my wooden planks. I am the old Frederick Barn. When I hear the diversity of tenor and texture in their tales, I am reminded that there may never be comfort for the brokenness. But in between the drafts blowing through the planks that used to be my walls, and in the cracks of the brick, cold floorboards, there is a warm, glowing orb that says, "At least I am not going mad." I am scheduled for demolition next Tuesday. As I prepare for the bulldozers to come and haul away the piles of debris that used to be my walls, lofts, stables, and roof, a home, I am content because my purpose is complete. I don't mind demolition or debris, but insanity is intolerable. And so, before the floorboards are stripped and my foundation churned into raw earth, I must quickly send out these stories, already written by a Celtic woman who lived in my upper loft, and carefully hidden under my floorboards in between the joints of a foundation made of falling bricks. It seems she was right all along. Medina will be so surprised. There really were falling bricks, after all. And there really is an oak tree growing in my very middle. That too is scheduled to be chopped down and bulldozed with the rest of me. However, if the Celtic woman, or her nemesis, the disappearing social worker, comes to save the oak and declare it to be an environmental preservation imperative, I won't be hauled away to the burn pile or the wood chipper anytime soon. But that is questionable, whether that will ever be happening, much less by Tuesday next. The events of the last 2 weeks, the dueling diagnoses between these two women, and then the scattering of all my residents abroad make it extremely unlikely that any one of these two will take ownership and responsibility for that magical Celtic oak, much less a sagging, tilting, rotting old barn. In the meantime, I must launch these stories, for I am running out of time and madness lurks just around the corner. Chapter 1 is coming next, but you'll have to wait.